Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces November 11, 2024. With today's Venus-Neptune square, misunderstandings are more likely than usual. You may need to work harder to gain understanding or let go of the need to express yourself temporarily. This transit can certainly be confusing, but it's temporary, and the disorientation might ultimately lead to enlightenment. Situations may be up in the air, or others may be vague and give off confusing signals. You may not feel close enough to someone or your heart, and feeling that you're not on solid ground with others can leave you listless. While you're normally highly perceptive, wishful thinking can cloud your vision during this transit. It may convince you that borrowing from the future is a good idea. Tap into your empathy and compassion, but avoid over-idealizing someone, something, or a situation. Batten down the hatches today. Storms are brewing with an eye toward your relationships. Venus, our planet of love and beauty, is clashing in a square with mighty Neptune. Neptune is the planet of illusion and deception, and because of their war, no one will see clearly around any matters of the heart. You will undoubtedly be feeling especially in regards to your romantic life, so it would be best to unplug and not rock the boat. Even if your anxiety or heartbreak seems to be overwhelming, try to ground yourself until better days appear. Be clear about your worth. Do not let anyone tell you what you are worth, since Venus in Sagittarius will square Neptune retrograde in Pisces. There might be a question about how much money you should be paid. You could offer something on the side, like a service that you genuinely enjoy doing. You might also be a freelancer who relies on independent work. Maybe there is also a question of receiving a raise. Regardless of your situation, you should be clear about how much money you are worth paying in a professional environment. Watch your insecurities carefully today. You may notice a point where things could go one way or another. Make it your job to choose the best possible outcome and put your energies into that positive framework. So much of what we complain about was actually of our choosing in the first place. If you are feeling insecure because you have not received your fair share of compliments, don't wait until it's too late. Give your partner, boss, or friends the clearest possible messages about what you need. It's time to finalize those contracts, close the deals, and complete the projects. The vibration of this will see you wanting to wrap things up. Make a commitment to yourself to tend to these outstanding things before you move on to anything else. That way you won't get backed up and stressed because there are so many loose ends still dangling. If you have to embark on something new today, see about getting some assistance in finishing the old tasks. While Mars only returned to your career sector 5 days ago, things are already coming together across the income, work, and career fronts, suggesting an exciting but busy end to this professional year. Helping to balance this out is not only having the moon in your home and family sector today, but also as Saturn is coming to a standstill as he moves into his final 7 days in retrograde motion in a playful and creative part of your chart. Where the moon is putting the focus on things close to home, Saturn is encouraging you to slow down and make the most of opportunities from the past when it comes to all things fun, playful, or creative. While the moon's clash with Mars in your career sector yesterday may have created some work and life balance tension, the timing couldn't be better. With this professional year having caught its second wind and the year only set to get busier but the important weeks coming up on the romantic front, having the right work and life balance is more important than ever. Our eyes in the sky. Today brings a bit of cosmic unpredictability, as Venus in deep, passionate Scorpio faces off with Uranus retrograde in grounded Taurus. This opposition can stir up surprises and shakeups, so you might find yourself dealing with some unexpected twists. Have you ever had one of those days where everything seems to veer off course, a wardrobe malfunction at just the wrong moment, or a sudden snag in your plans when you felt you were finally getting things together? That's the kind of energy in the air today. But remember, these curveballs often make life richer, showing us new perspectives and teaching us to laugh, adjust, and get creative when life throws a surprise our way. This sense of unpredictability could extend to your love life or close relationships. You might find yourself running into someone from your past or having a spontaneous conversation with a friend that takes an unexpected turn. Or maybe you're simply questioning whether your current relationship dynamics are truly fulfilling. These surprise moments, though sometimes unsettling, give us a chance to look within and reconnect with our deepest desires. Have you ever found yourself reflecting on a relationship only to discover an unspoken truth about what you need to feel happy and fulfilled? Today's energy nudges you to explore those questions, to check in with your heart, and consider what truly brings you joy and fulfillment in your connections. Financially, things could feel just as dynamic. Perhaps an unexpected expense pops up, or you stumble across a new way to earn or save money. Whether it's a small expense or a surprise opportunity, the key is to stay steady and grounded. Remember that today's highs and lows are fleeting, but your long-term goals are within reach if you keep your eyes on the bigger picture. Think about what financial security and abundance mean to you. Is there a small step you can take today to support that vision, whether it's building savings, planning a new budget, or exploring fresh income streams? These small steps forward can reinforce your goals and bring a sense of stability, even amidst a fluctuating day. Today also asks you to stay mindful of potential misunderstandings or minor disagreements. Sometimes, a tiny spark can turn into a bigger flame if we're not careful, especially when emotions are heightened. Have you ever been in a tie-in where a simple difference of opinion spiraled into a full-blown argument? That's the kind of energy we're working with today. If you feel the urge to stand your ground on something small, take a moment to breathe, reflect, and ask yourself if it's worth it. Sometimes, it's more empowering to step back, keep your calm, and focus on the broader goals you're working toward. Instead of getting pulled into any drama, try to channel today's energy into something positive and productive. Use this dynamic energy to fuel a project that excites you or even tackle tasks you've been putting off. Have you ever noticed how focusing your energy on something constructive can transform your day? Whether it's making progress on a work project, brainstorming a new idea, or treating yourself to some self-care, redirecting your focus to things that help you move forward can bring a sense of calm and accomplishment. By the end of the day, if you've handled today's challenges with patience and an open heart, you'll likely feel a renewed sense of calm and even pride. There's something incredibly empowering about choosing to face disruptions with grace, and it often leads to unexpected peace. Have you ever felt that surge of relief after consciously responding to a difficult situation with patience rather than frustration? Recognize that you're not alone in these challenges. Support is all around you, whether from friends, family, or even a small moment of self-acknowledgement. Today, choose the response that best preserves your inner peace, and remember, every thoughtful choice you make is bringing you closer to the life you're building.